Hello, everyone. Let's talk about something very helpful today. It is about reading. Yes, reading is very important. It can help you learn English faster and make you feel smarter. Some people think reading is hard or boring, but that's not true. Reading can be fun, and it can change your life in many ways. Let me explain. When you read, you learn new words. Books, articles, and stories are full of words you may not know yet. These words are important because you can use them in your daily life. For example, if you read about food, you will learn words like delicious or flavor. If you read a story about a trip, you may learn words like adventure or explore. The more you read, the more words you collect in your mind. Reading also helps you understand how sentences are built. When you look at the sentences in books, you see how the words are put together. This is called sentence structure. It teaches you how to write and speak correctly. For example, when you often see sentences like, "I would like a cup of tea," you learn how to say it without thinking too much. Reading gives you these examples, and they stay in your mind. Another reason reading is important is that it helps you think in English. When you read a story, your brain works to understand what is happening. Your brain starts to imagine the places, people, or events in the story. This is how you begin to think in English. Slowly, this skill helps you speak and understand English better. Reading improves your listening skills, too. That might sound strange, but it's true. When you read, you see how words are spelled. Later, when you hear these words, they are easier to understand because you already know them from reading. When you read often, your confidence grows. Do you know why? Because you see that you understand more and more. At first, you might only understand 5 words on one page. But after some time, you'll understand 10, then 20. This makes you feel proud of yourself. Confidence is very important when learning a language. Reading is also a great way to relax. Sometimes learning feels stressful. You feel tired or frustrated because the words don't make sense. But if you read something you like, it can feel like a break. Maybe you like funny stories or articles about nature. When you read what you love, learning becomes easy and fun. Books also teach you about the world. Through reading, you can learn about different countries, cultures, and traditions. You might read about holidays in Japan, food in Italy, or wildlife in Africa. Learning these things makes you smarter, and you get to practice English at the same time. Reading can help you improve your writing. When you read often, you see how writers use words and punctuation. You see how they organize their ideas. This teaches you how to write clearly. If you practice writing after reading, your sentences will naturally improve. Some people say, "I don't have time to read," but reading doesn't have to take hours. Even 5 or 10 minutes a day can make a difference. You can read a short article or a few pages of a story. It's better to read a little every day than to read a lot and then stop for months. Another great thing about reading is that you can do it anywhere. You can read on the bus or train. You can read while waiting at the doctor's office. You can even read before going to bed. It doesn't require special tools. You just need a book, a magazine, or even your phone. Reading also gives you ideas for your own conversations. When you read stories, you learn how people talk to each other. You see how they ask questions and give answers. You can use these patterns in your daily conversations. It's almost like practicing with the characters in the book. If you are a beginner in English, don't worry. Start with simple books. There are many books written for learners. These books use easy words and short sentences. You can also read children's books or comic books. They are fun and good for learning. If you already know some English, try reading articles or short stories. Choose topics that interest you. If you love cooking, read recipes. If you enjoy sports, read about your favorite team. Reading something you like will keep you interested and motivated. One common problem people face while reading is not understanding some words. That's okay. You don't have to understand every word to understand the story or article. If you see a new word, try to guess its meaning from the sentences around it. Later, you can check the word in a dictionary. Reading also helps you remember what you learn. When you read a word many times, it becomes easier to remember. For example, if you see the word beautiful in 5 different books, you will never forget it. Repetition is very helpful for learning. Some people think reading is only for people who want to read big novels. But that's not true. Reading is for everyone. Even if you only read short paragraphs or simple text, it helps. Little by little, you can move to reading longer texts. The best part about reading is that it keeps your mind sharp. It's like exercise for your brain. You feel more focused, and you can concentrate better. This helps not just in learning English, but also in other areas of life. Remember, the more you read, the stronger your vocabulary becomes. The more you practice reading, the faster your English improves. Reading is like building a house, one brick at a time. It may take some effort at first, but the result is amazing. Keep reading and you'll see how much it helps you.